the sun don't care where we go on the road trip with you.
Welcome back to Road Tripping with C. We're on our last leg of our family trip. This is South Carolina. Fairplay, South Carolina. The resort was okay. Let's just go through it. So it was called Carolina Landing. Friendly people there, very friendly people. The amenities were open, which were a plus to see my baby there. It was a plus to see all amenities open. No one's wearing a face mask. Everyone was good. So that part of the resort was nice. This is a pretty big resort. It is very hilly, meaning that it is a very old resort. You could tell this is something that they just cause they were in the mountains. So it was very hilly, which was a con for me. And it was 3 hours off of 95, which also was a con. And the problem I had with Thousand Trails, they do that first come, first serve. That only works when all your sites have the proper amenities, meaning they have the water, sewer, and electric. That's the problem with the first come, first serve. A lot of those, because they're old sites, they're trying to get into the membership and they cannot accommodate everyone. So they do that first come, first serve. And then when you get there late, you don't have what you need. And that happened to me once again. My RV needs 50 amps. The first come, first serve, which apparently they only had 3 slots at this whole big resort that had 50 amps, and I barely got one. It was on a hill. I did not like to be on a hill. Me trying to level out on a hill was an issue, but I have to say I will not be back at this resort. The resort was a nice resort, meaning that the amenities were open, the people were friendly, the pool, the miniature golf area they had, those were all set up very nicely. You can see it's a lot of big RVs there and you can kind of tell probably maybe 60% of the people live there or they keep their RVs there for vacation homes. I'm going to show you the Honey Wagon. Honey Wagon is where people who do not have a site for sewer that you can dump, that a man comes around and dumps your RV for you. Yuck. I don't do Honey Wagons. And that's another problem with first come, first serve. A lot of those don't even have sewer. So you have to rely on the Honey Wagon coming around for when you need to dump your RV. I do not like that. This is also one of the reasons why I will not be back. They don't have enough full hookups to accommodate everyone. They have a very small number because most of the people stay there. So those are the issues with some of these lower level Thousand Trail sites. They have 3 tiers. The lower levels, you have to be careful with the lower levels. Beautiful sites, and that's the problem, but I will not be back. Like I'm getting ready to show you the playground, which is huge. It's a nice setup and you were able to go to the playground. Then they had also the miniature golf. You can see the miniature golf. It rained the whole entire time, every day. And I mean rain hard. You can see all the rain on the miniature golf. But hey, that has nothing to do with the resort. It's just the timing. We were in that hurricane, which was following us back home. They also had a pool, which was open. You can kind of see this one coming up on the right. This person stays there. Look how big of a tent and awning they put around that. That is usually a problem when you go to resorts or RV sites that have most people living there. Usually they don't have that many other full hookup sites available, and it's always that first come, first serve, and someone is usually disappointed. And I have been one of those people who have been disappointed. So my take on this, I will not be back. beautiful. If it works for you, again, this is only my opinion, but and it's way off of 95, so I am not coming back far off of 95. But on this resort, we had a great time, even though I was scared of mudslides with all the rain. But on that note, fam, it is what it is. And I found a RV that has the same type of map that I have. Look at that. They're documenting your journey too. So they've been more south. If you look at that, they were more south than anything else. So I think they're new to their travel journey too. But anyway, I'm gonna let you get the wave bye-bye to the honey wagon as it's coming down, sloshing around. But he was a very friendly person. Hey, someone has to do the job. Very friendly guy. So I'm not knocking that. Hey, on that note, coming around the bend after that little walk to show you around. Like I say, I'm kind of coming up the hill. You can see my baby coming as I'm coming up the hill. But sorry to say, this is one of those other Carolinas that I will not be coming back to. But on that note, fam, get out there, enjoy this beautiful world. Peace, love, and happiness. See you on our next travel. Bye-bye.